we definitely do need more feminists in the world, because the issues of inequality between men and women remain a huge issue. Women continue to be exploited. Women continue to be abused. Actually, 2 in 3 or 1 in 3 women are abused every second somewhere in the world. So apart from violence, there are so many other issues like economic situations of women. Women are still paid less than men. Women still carry the burden of child rearing and caring role, which actually should also be discussed in a serious manner if women are to be engaged in areas of decision making in particular. But that whole area of the treatment of women as less needs to be discussed more, and people need to talk about it without shy. Talking about feminism is not actually asking about favor or to be treated with favorism. You are only asking about the rights, and what is right for you. We are talking about equality, or equality of treatment, equality of opportunities, because women don't get equal opportunities with men when we come to them actually looking for jobs or employment. They are not treated equally with men, and yet when they're in those jobs here as well, they don't get the equal treatment with men as well. But I think the whole area of feminism, and in particular talking about gender equality in that, is important, and it's a debate that should not be taken for granted. Actually, every woman should know, and a man should know, that it's important to be treated with dignity and respect, and that's all what women are looking for. And being treated with dignity and respect is a matter of equality as well. If you are granted the opportunities that you need to make choices and to fit into a community where you feel you're respected and you're given all those opportunities. So feminism is important, and I think all women, regardless of where they live or where they're coming from, should actually, as much as possible, try to talk about the inequality that still exists, whether it's at the household level or at a public level. And people should be able to challenge those inequality regardless of whatever comes on their way. Men should also support feminism. I think it's very important for them to understand the power relations, between men and women, and for them to understand that, if it was not actually the women carrying all the burden that they carry within their own families and within public spheres, it would be very, very, very difficult to maintain our world. So in other words, women are the backbone of the society, and this actually should be considered as a valuable thing, and granting women the opportunities that they need as a matter of equality, not just as a matter of we are putting them because they are women, or we should not put them because they don't have the same capability. Most of the women are very capable to be able actually to do things if they're granted the opportunity, whether it's economically, socially, politically. I think women make the very best decisions, and we could get better outcomes. And for example, if you look at the whole area of war, who started the war? And if you look at it in another way, who actually suffers from that war? Many women do suffer. Okay, we have men dying when they are fighting or during terrorism, but when it happens, most of the time it affects mainly women and children. And so women need to be able to talk about that and to be reading the debate on peace and security and how to sustain that peace as well. So the issue of equality between men and women is actually a huge and important issue to be discussed, and I think it should not be taken for granted that every opportunity we get as a European network of migrant women, we should be able to talk about the importance of having the equality and speaking about it from a feminist perspective, because it matters.